Good day, traders. Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading, and today we're just going to be covering some basic technical analysis chart patterns. As I've mentioned in some of the other videos, I encourage you to go, if you haven't done so, get Edwards and McGee Technical Analysis of Stock Trends, Richard Schabacher Technical Analysis, Peter Brandt 21 Weeks with a Professional Commodity Trader, and his Classical Charting and Commodities Trading book. These are some really fundamental time-standing principles that you can apply no matter what method of trading you're using and no matter what time frame or what market. They will all have some degree of importance in terms of elevating your skills with trading the markets. So today I'm just going to go over some really simple patterns. These aren't going to be obviously textbook perfect, but I'm just going to identify a few areas where, again, this is a monthly chart, but you know, if you can start to identify these patterns when they show up in the markets, what you'll often find is that these patterns can give you an opportunity when you go down to the smaller time frames. When these patterns start to get to completion, you'll often find the setup on the daily chart, and again, you can start to see where these are where the market potentially may start to make a big move, and you know, if you're positioned properly into these trades, these are some very, very significant opportunities for traders to, you know, possibly have a low risk entry into a potentially large move. So just looking at some of these on the monthly charts. Again, I like to look at trend lines for momentum, but I don't trade off those. I like to look for patterns, you know, 8, 10, 12 weeks in duration. This is a monthly chart, but again, just looking at, you know, obviously standing back and looking at where the market's made a move and then consolidating. Going to a weekly chart, again, you can see where the market makes a big move and then goes into a consolidation. These black dotted lines are the beginnings of the year, the first day of the year. And again, just looking at momentum, looking at double, triple bottoms, flags, pennants. These are all patterns that are covered extensively in Edwards and McGee and Schabacher. Wedges, just different things that if you start to really apply this and you start to look at your longer term practice of using this as a guide, you can really start to position yourself into some really great trading opportunities. Now, is it always going to be perfect or easy to see? Not necessarily, of course not. But again, this is just a way for you to start to, I think, get a bit more in tune with the market. You know, it's not always going to be simple and perfect, but again, you know, head and shoulders reversals. I think you're going to start to see some significant opportunities present, and when they do, it's a great time for people to obviously position themselves into the market. So just taking a look at Brent crude, we're looking at a possible rising wedge forming. I've only got this green on here because I've had a reversal candle show up overnight. But again, just coming back, we'll go to the weekly and take a look at that. You can see that the market has definitely started to rise into a wedge, but obviously we don't try to predict or you know, dictate where that's going, but we're looking for opportunities where the market's consolidating, when it runs out of steam, and where there's evidence on the shorter time frame, the daily chart, where we can position ourselves potentially to be in a move with a low risk entry into that trade. So, you know, again, start drawing these lines. If you haven't done so, get those books. There's a lot of very, very powerful knowledge in those books. Those books are time tested. It won't matter. I think those principles will be around as much as markets change. I think the fundamentals of you know, assessing the market, tracking the market, they don't change. So, you know, get down, get some graph paper or use your charting package. Now we're looking at gold. So you can see a nice example of a rounding bottom. I think maybe on a weekly chart we might see head and shoulders, sort of some degree of head and shoulders there. More of a rounding bottom, I think, obviously, and again rising flag, wedge, different patterns, but just start to look for these patterns, these reversal patterns. There's 5 or 6 main patterns. These are all just going to consistently show up, especially after the market's made a break and then it consolidates again. It's just this 8, 10, 12-week consolidation where you're going to start to see possible opportunities present or breakouts and then retests. And if you're able to position yourself into these moves, as you can see, there are some large opportunities to possibly profit from them. So do your homework, traders. Start drawing these lines, learn these patterns, head and shoulders, pennants, flags, symmetrical triangles, rectangles. Rectangles can be quite powerful, and also just ways that you can profit from them. Again, it's pretty relevant on any time frame. I'm not really specifically interested in day trading, but there are 1-hour setups that will show these charts. We'll go back and look at the euro here for a second on that 1 hour, if I can get it to come up. And I just can't come up, but again, put these on your charts, start looking for these patterns, see what you can start to look for. If you can't see it right away, it's probably not there. Don't try to manufacture any trades, but really start to hone in and look for these opportunities, traders. And again, get really focused on the process. Trading is a lifelong journey to master it, and that's the great thing. The market is constantly teaching us and providing us opportunities to learn. So hopefully you got some value out of today's video, traders. As I said, get those books, have a read. I'll put the links below for more information, but definitely Edwards and McGee, Schabacher, Peter Brandt, Brent Penfold, just all really great books to help you read and start to identify and track the market and get in the mindset of the trading process. Thanks, traders, and may the markets go with you. Hi, traders. It's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High-Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.